Hello, guys. I have this story to tell you, and I have decided to call it Male Friends Giving Male Friends Flowers. So, in the past, people have given me flowers, but it was mostly because I was throwing a party or I was having some kind of function here at my house or at my other apartment, and people would bring me flowers. Initially, when that happened, I remember being so happy, and I just thought, wow, what a nice thing to receive. And just to think that somebody went out of their way to bring me flowers for doing something at my place. And so that's how people have given me flowers in the past, and it does feel nice. So anyway, I have this friend that I met at work for a while now, maybe like around 10 years, let's say. And this friend has been to my place, to a few of my parties and get-togethers, and he has seen people giving me flowers. And so he's the kind of friend that I could go months without talking to, and without seeing, and then all of a sudden we meet up again, we connect again, and we just move forward as if nothing had ever happened, as if no years had passed by. So that's kind of like the relationship I have with this friend. So one day, well, this happened like maybe 4 days ago. So he calls me up and asks me what I was doing, and at that time I was busy doing something. I think I was cleaning, and I said I'm I'm busy right now, and then he says, "Can I come by really quickly?" And I said, "Well, but I'm busy." And he said, "Don't worry, it's not going to take that long." So I said, "Okay, come by and just let me know when you're here." So maybe like a minute later, he calls me and he says, "I'm here." And I thought, wow, that was quick. So I told him I couldn't go outside, but that he could come up to my place. So he comes up to my place, and I open the door, and there he was with flowers in his hands. So initially I was surprised because it wasn't my birthday. There wasn't anything special going on, but he had these flowers for me, and he said that they were for me. So I was like really surprised and shocked at the same time. Not shocked as in like, what is this? It was more like, there's no special thing going on. So, and he just said, just make sure to keep them hydrated, and that was it, and he took off. And since then, I've been texting with my friend, and the flower thing has not come up, and we never spoke about it. So I just decided to take them at face value, that maybe he was just going through some special, maybe he was just going through some moment of happiness, and maybe he decided to share that happiness with another friend by giving them flowers. So then I just never asked either. So I did put this out on Instagram, and I just named it "Can Male Friends Give Male Friends Flowers?" And I answered back to myself, and I just put "I think so," and with exclamation mark, and everybody was just really positive about it. And I guess that just goes to show that we are living in a modern world, and that customs have changed, where male friends can give male friends flowers regardless of whatever the situation is going on. And whereas before, maybe it could be frowned upon, and that's a good thing. And I think it shouldn't be taboo. And it had always been acceptable where a female friend can give another female friend flowers. There was really never anything taboo about that. But when a male friend gives another male friend flowers, then it kind of was more taboo. But I guess we're again living in modern times, and so that's it. And in fact, the flowers are behind me, as you can see there. And after I'm finished talking, I'm going to show you the flowers in detail. And here you go. And this is how the flowers arrived. They were wrapped up in this black construction paper, which gives it a very gothic flair. And my friend knows that I like everything gothic, and I thought that was a really nice detail. And as you can see, there's a Chianti sunflower. I'm not really sure what all these plants are, these flowers, but pretty nice Gothic arrangement, I think. And this is where I decided to place these flowers. I don't really have a vase, believe it or not, so that plastic thing is one of those plastic bottles so you can drink stuff. It's a plastic bottle to put drinks in basically. And and I put some water in there and let's see how long these flowers will last. And I think they look nice there. I had to find a place immediately where I would place them. Okay, so that's it with this story, and that's it. We're living in modern times where male friends can give male friends flowers.